her face. She made me feel just like a natural born winner when I'm not even in the race. That's why they call me Mr. Lucky, and I thank my stars above. You can call me Mr. Lucky, 'cause I'm lucky in love. Never had a whole lot of money. I was never good at games and chance. When I'm playing cards with my buddies, well, the money flies right out of my pants. Don't you know I got a little secret? It's the ace of hearts up my sleeve. And when I get home to my honey, she give me love like you wouldn't believe. Yeah, they call me Mr. Lucky, and I thank my stars above. You can call me Mr. Lucky, 'cause I'm lucky in love. When I'm walking through my neighborhood, everybody knows I'm feeling good. See me smiling from my head to my feet. They say, ain't that Mr. Lucky coming down the street? Hey, that's me. I'm Mr. Lucky when you kiss my lips, when you touch me with your fingertips. I'm Mr. Lucky when you hold me tight. I'm Mr. Lucky when you kiss goodnight. Baby, they call me Mr. Lucky, and I thank my stars above. You can call me Mr. Lucky, 'cause I'm lucky in love. Call me Mr. Lucky, and I thank my stars above. You can call me Mr. Lucky, 'cause I'm lucky in love. Call me Mr. Lucky in love. Call me Mr. Lucky in love. You know that's right. Baby, 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 baby.
Hey everybody, what's going on? What's hot? What's hip? What's happening? What's shaking on your Wednesday? That's hump day. And as always, we here at the Tom Gully Show hope you are receiving the full, total, and complete amount of hump that you so desperately crave and you so rightfully deserve. Sorry I'm late. Thanks, StreamYard. Let's not go down that path. Because please like, share, subscribe, retweet, notification bell, all the free things that help us serve the algorithm, the almighty, all-knowing, all-seeing algorithm. And then also, we do have super chats. We do have memberships. You can avail yourselves of those if you'd like. And guess what? We do have a monetary goal every night that we really would like to reach. That goal is any amount of money. Lastly, and not leastly, gosh, dang dog, dargeting dang dog. See that scroll at the bottom of the page? Well, guess what? If you wait till the end, it will tell you how that you, the home viewer, may turn on your gifted memberships. We've got some generous folks around here, and they will sometimes give you a free gifted membership. And who doesn't like a freebie? Today we're going to cover monster cereals. We have had a person in our chat room for years now. She's one of the OGs. She's original. She's shouting out from the UK. And she's just our very, very, very good Diana O'Brien. And she's going through some tough times right now. No need to get into it too deeply. She had a few, what I would call major sort of personal tragedies that are part of life, but not part of life in her situation. And now she's having some health problems. I really want to say, Diana, we all love you to death. You've been so wonderful to us here on the show. And if there's anything we can do, let us know. And certainly everybody get your Diana O'Brien well wishes in. So thank you, Diana, for being with us. And we are very, very much in your corner. And just feel that good energy coming from us. Gee, Lead Clinton. Why would I want to lead Clinton? Oh, it's a name. Sorry, it's a cool name. I think Lead is a cool name. It really is. And Lead's got some little Vegas going on. Got a little bit of Vegas going on. Jim Fanning. Good evening, Tom, sir. Thank you, Jim. I think we may have seen you in here before, but I know I've seen you all over some of the other chat rooms, and you're always very supportive, and thank you for being here. Hard Archivist. Okay, everybody, see how he spells all that? H2BH. I H2BH later, but I will H2BH you now. H2BH. And go to the Hard Archivist YouTube page. He's got some vids there. Please look at the Rufio Phoenix videos, please. Please. You'll be glad you did. I damn well bet it. Okay, Chef is, whoa, hey, look out. Chef's in the kitchen. I'm assuming his group is there at that fancy country club where he works. Don't we all love it when Chef's in the house? Lead Clinton saying peace. Back at you. Lead Clinton, thank you so much. That's very, very, very nice of you. Thank you for the $5. If there was an associated phrase, I'd read it. But I'm going to read it anyway, no matter what you put in the chat. But thank you. So there we go. We've shattered our goal tonight, and everything else is downhill. And again, sorry for being late. StreamYard really helping me out today. All right, what do we got here? Jim Fanning with, I think that's the metal thing. Isn't that the metal thing? Am I right? Is that the metal thing? Is that what that is? A rock? I thought it was always the metal. I thought this was the metal because I've got a joke here. You know what this is? Right here? You know what this is? Too much metal for just one hand. Jim Fanning said, rock on. Oh, it's the rock on. I'm sorry. Before we get into the thing, and I'm about to open my thing, we are going to do monster cereals tonight. That's your Frankenberry, that's your Count Chocula, that's your Boo Berry, and a bunch of them you've never heard of. And one of them that Quentin Tarantino made famous. That was a tease. Okay. Diana O'Brien says, I really don't want to bring things down, but I feel better if it was out. I have stage 4 lung cancer, treatable, but not curable. Treatment coming up soon. Once more, tests are back. That is sobering news, and I'm very, very, very sorry to hear that. If there is anything that we can do to make you happy, to make things easier, or to just let you know how valued and loved and treasured you are around these parts, let me know. Please let me know. Jim Fanning says, my heart goes out to you. My mother's battling the same thing going on 2 years. She just turned 84. Tyler Schollenberger, he's from the Quad Cities. I always thought there'd be more wheelchairs in the Quad Cities. I don't know why. He says, hello, Tom. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's all good. And now I've got to point out something. I've got my Cobra Kai sweatshirt on, hoodie. Strike first, Cobra Kai. Wait a minute. The rest of it's ripped down here on my belly. I hate it tucked in like a moron. Like a moron. Let's see. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy. Cobra Kai. All right. That's not even a thing. I just did it. It's not even a thing. Never existed till Cobra Kai. All right. Cobra Kai. That's going to be a thing now. Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai. And I'd like to thank again StreamYard for my screen locking up like John Dillinger. What do you oh man, Jim, you were so heartfelt and nice, and then anyway. Diana Brandon says, thank you, Jim. Blessings to you and yours. I hope this wasn't smoking related, Diana. Because I'm dying for a cigarette right now, but I'm not smoking one in front of you. If, well, you know. Diana is an OOG here. I think she was here before Wild Bill. And that's going way back yonder. Let's see. Beaver Dam, Tom. Oh, that's a joke, and it's the end of the joke. I got you. What do you use as a thing that I shouldn't say on my show? Beaver Dam. I'm sorry. I found that amusing. All right, I better open up my thing. You guys are getting restless. I don't blame you. I was late. I feel shame. Frankly, in places I didn't think I could feel shame anymore. It's really, boom, 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 boom. Whoops. I almost opened up the wrong thing when I was opening up my thing. And I think we all know how painful that can be. All right. Back in the day, there were these things called monster cereals. As a matter of fact, I'm surrounded by them. And I'm going to tell you all about you, way more than you wanted to know about it. I'm going to tell you crap you didn't think. All right, this is the first one. And you're not going to believe when it began. These are a whole line of cereals that are produced by the General Mills Corporation. Now, this whole shebang that I am going to tell you about started in 1971. That was 53 years ago. Count Chocula has been around. I could tell you the 6 brands that are included right now. I could do it right now. But I'm not gonna, because I have them in chronological order. Because I am a professional. Yes, yes, of course, yes, of course. That's exactly what I do there. Yes, yes. Jim Fanning says, sorry, just had to. I understand. Only ever smoked a couple at the pub. You gonna care if I smoke? Because if you don't, then I'm gonna. I have had a rough day. Through no fault of my own. I have endured the biggest idiots on. Look, I don't mind if people drink. In fact, if they're going to be around me, I kind of recommend it. But when you're around people that are killing themselves, I mean literally killing themselves, just getting blackout drunk online all day, it's depressing as hell. And what's more depressing are the people that sort of go, that's just, because it's like, if you really cared about them, you'd help them stop. or you at the very least wouldn't encourage the behavior by putting them on your show. Just my opinion. But I know some people are pretty heavy drinkers. They're friends of mine. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about leaving Las Vegas. That's what I'm talking about. When I'm talking about what I'm talking about. In March of 1971, the first 2 cereals in the Monster cereal line were introduced. The chocolate-flavored Count Chocula, who you see before you now. And my personal favorite, that of course, Frankenberry, strawberry flavor. If there is anyone in here from the Pod Awful cult, I didn't until just now realize that I said this was my favorite. If I had thought about it in advance, and why wouldn't it be my favorite, being Frankensteinish myself? The commercial for this 2 cereal release had 2 monsters. I bet you didn't think Count Chocula had a first name. He does. It's Count Alfred Chocula. And then Frankenberry, and they would engage in some sort of light-hearted bickering over which cereal was better. Of course, one would say one thing and the other would say another thing, and they would be all monster-related and flavor-related, and then the commercial would end. Something would interrupt them at the end, or scare them out of their wits. Now, that something quite frequently at a certain point was... Oh, yeah, you know him, you love him, you can't live without him. Yes, our good friend Booberry. Booberry would come into the scene and go, no, I'm the best, or whatever the hell he was going to say. Okay, so in 1972, Frankenberry's cereal included an indigest... By the way, this is in the novel Cujo. There's a... This actual thing doesn't happen, but Stephen King takes this incident and sort of creates his own fictional version of it for his novel. Maybe just so he didn't get sued. I don't know. Let's see. My Macmillan nurse says I have no other health issues. Strong, good weight on me to be able to zap this cancer. Yeah. Hey, Diana, the wolf, who, as you know, was met him in 1981. We've been friends ever since. He has stage 4, and I don't know if he's out of it yet, but he's almost. He is doing very well. So I hope the same for you. I really do. Jim Fanning says, I like Frankenberry. Boat says, love you, love the show. You know what I say to you, Boat? I say H2BH. Tyler Schollenberger says, the monster cereals are always a favorite during the Halloween season. Booberry, Frankenberry are my favorites. They added in. Would you, with the spoilers? What's with the spoilers? Did you not think I was going to say something? What the hell are we doing here? Get it together. Come on, chat room. Get it together. You're losing your heads, fellas. Does anybody realize that that was me doing my Orson Welles rant? I'm not mad at you, Tyler. Praying for you, Diana. We all are, man. We all are, Diana. My bad. Apologies. No apologies necessary. I was creating shtick for the benefit of the audience. You know, I come in here every day and create entertainment that you could never possibly hope to create for yourselves. Come on, please. And all I ask, I don't know what's happened to I've got a real, maybe I'm reaching puberty finally. Okay, so this event that happened with Frankenberry, let me put Frankenberry take a little heat here, was almost exactly recounted in the Stephen King novel Cujo. Not the movie, just the novel. And he did it a different way, just I'm sure so he wouldn't be sued. But in 1972, Frankenberry cereal had this some food chemist or something took his eye off the ball. It was an indigestible pigment that turns some children's faces pink, a symptom sometimes referred to as Frankenberry stool. Sorry, did I say faces? I meant feces. It turned their feces pink. And so the Count Chocula and Frankenberry recipes were reformulated to remove this pigment. Now in the Stephen King novel, it made them throw up the dye, and the dye made it look like they were vomiting blood. Side note, just a side note. Blueberry was, and I don't think we can stress this enough, because it did help us with foreign relations, and it was the first blueberry flavored cereal, and it was released in late 1972. And then this next thing, this has a story, and that is Fruit Brute. Now, for those of you who have seen Quentin Tarantino movies, Fruit Brute is a cereal that's all over those movies. But the thing is, Fruit Brute was released in 74. It was discontinued in 82. 8-year run, respectable. It was replaced in a minute by, I'm going to tell you, okay? And then during the time that it was discontinued, Fruit Brute made conspicuous, very part of the thing, appearances in 2 Quentin Tarantino movies, Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs. Starting in 1993, General Mills changed the recipe of the cereals from a base of oat and cornmeal to cornmeal only. This altered the flavor and texture of these delicious food items substantially, yes. When they got... Oh, God, your body. Don't make me get all Ray DeVito with you. I clicked on the wrong thing. I'm sorry. During the period when Fruit Brute was down, another thing stepped in, and that was Yummy Mummy. Yummy Mummy stepped in. Both of these were discontinued. Both of them were re-released. Fruit Brute was re-released in... What did I scan by all that for? Fruit Brute was re-released. We'll get to it in a second. In 2005... Count Chocula was actually shown in MasterCard's Icon commercial during the Super Bowl, where a bunch of famous advertising mascots are seen having dinner together. In 2010, Betty Crocker released Frankenberry, Fruit Brute, and Blueberry Fruit Roll-Ups. And General Mills released Count Chocula cereal bars. Since 2010, Frankenberry, Blueberry, and Count Chocula cereals has been manufactured and sold only for a few months during the holiday season of Halloween. And as late as 2010, information such as nutrition data and historical facts can still be found on the official General Mills website all year long. In August of 2013, General Mills released all 5 monster cereals for purchase during the Halloween season. Both Fruit Brute, which was being released for the first time in 31 years, and Fruity Yummy Mummy, which is being released for the first time in 20 years, got a updated packaging like the other cereals, and the Fruit Brute variant was named Fruit Brute, spelled F-R-U-T-E instead of F-R-U-I-T, which of course makes the cereal all that much better. Additionally, it was revealed on iMockery that a special retro edition boxes of all 5 cereals in their original packaging art would be sold exclusively at Target stores. They partnered with DC Comics in 2014. Basically, the comic book company just did their versions of all these characters. In 2021, it was announced that the company would celebrate the 50th anniversary of the introduction of Monster cereals by releasing an amalgamated cereal entitled Monster Mash. Now, we called that suicide at our house, and I was from, a family of 6 kids, so we had lots of cereal. But, when you got to the bottom, all the boxes of cereals, suddenly the pulverized cereal shards didn't seem all that great. So my mom would take all of the cereals, pull them in a big bowl, mix them all up, then pour them back into one of the larger cereal boxes, and that was the suicide box. Well, Monster Mash is that. It's a little bit of all these cereals combined together. Yeah. In 2022, due to the resounding success of the 50th anniversary celebrations, just a year back, Fruit Brute returned, and all the covers, yeah, they featured street artist Cause using vintage design. In June of 2023, as somebody mentioned earlier, a new monster named Carmella Creeper was revealed, being a zombie DJ cousin of Frankenberry and the first female monster in the mix. Her light green cereal is caramel apple flavored. Damn, I'm getting some of that. General Mills also announced that a remake of the Monster Mash amalgamated cereal called Monster Mash Remix would be done, and it would feature all 6 now cereals, including Creepy Carmella. In March of 2024, street artist Cause again launched a collection of 4 figurines representing Count Chocula, Boo Berry, Fruit Brute, and Frankenberry, following the collaboration with General Mills just a couple of years before. These figurines are bigger than those found in cereal boxes, but have the original artwork design on the outside of the box. In May of the same year, General Mills revealed a new integration of animals that are associated with each one of these characters. Man, they're just trying to spin this as much as they can. And these additions were like pets of the monsters: Igor the guard spider, Benny the Frankenbat, Meow Berry the ghost cat, and Scratch the snake. And unnecessary. You know, all cereals have prizes. And who doesn't love some prizes? I know I loves me some prizes. By the way, there's Creepy Carmella. Yeah, okay, Carmella Creeper. What are you coming at me with a meat axe just because I got one thing wrong? For crying out loud. I do for you, kids. All right. Up until the early 80s, these monster cereals were also known for their wide variety of in-pack and mail-away cereal premiums. Many items like posters, stickers, paint sets, speedster cars, parachutes, and even vinyl advertising figures were produced. In 1979, 3 flexi discs were made available via cereal boxes. I think usually those were on the back of the box and you cut them out, like the pattern was on the back. I know they used to do that, but maybe they were inside on these ones. I don't know. And they had songs. The Monsters Go Disco, Count Chocula Goes to Hollywood, and Monster Adventures in Outer Space were the tunes. I'd try to find them online, but you know, they ding me. They you know. Kids, we might be opening the phone lines tonight. I kid you not. Here's that Monster Mash cereal. That's a little bit of everything. And then here's the other one, Monster Mash Remix. That's old guy lingo for remix. This is the Monster Mash Remix. It's got all the things that you loved about Monster Mash, but it's also got Creeper Carmella. Not Carmella Creeper. All right, let's get some chatties going here. I'm gonna take this off of here because I got plenty of cereal behind me. I don't really need to have that. Well, wow, there's where the guy ratted out my big reveal. I said jokingly. All right. Aku has showed up. Good to see Aku. Diana O'Brien says, I have a good family an awesome bestest friend in her family, so I count myself fortunate. Well, that's you've got a very positive attitude. You always have, Diana. Aku says, turn the kids pink. Turn their faces pink, Aku. Didn't just turn the kids pink. I don't think it did that at all. It turned their poo pink. Their faces, their bowel movement, spelled BAYWL, bowel movement. Yeah. There you go. Tyler Schollenberger says, Fruit Brute, I've never tried. They brought it back, though. I have a box of it upstairs, though. God, I guess I missed my chance at Halloween. Fruit Brute sounds so good to me. I like fruit-flavored cereals. So, Jim Fanning says, stay strong. Tyler Schellenberger says, you'll be happy to know Coke is bringing back your favorite early next year, rebranded as Orange Cream now instead of Orange Vanilla, as long as they have zero version of that. Tyler, you remember when I was in Utah? In Utah, there was every version of both the Coke flavors and the zero. Like you need an act of Congress to get that stuff now. Dinah Bryan says, you always cheer me up with your humor, Tom. See, that makes me think maybe you're not well. The Wolf says, I prefer Fruit Loops for carving. He also says, Captain Crunch was my favorite, 4 to 5 boxes at a time. The Wolf says, don't do it. Don't you dare open the phone lines. Tyler Schollenberger says, they will. It's already been confirmed. There'll be regular and zero sugar versions available. From what I understand, the zero is very popular. So, Doopa-doopa-doo says, hello, Tom and chat. Wolf, our good friend Diana O'Brien from back in the day, you remember her, has let us all know that she has stage 4 lung cancer. And I used you as an example of, hey, I think you had stage 4. You may still have it. I don't know. But I'll tell you what I told the Wolf. If history has taught us anything, it's that you're indestructible. So, I don't know, Wolf, if you have any insight there, but brings a whole new meaning to pink, makes the boys wink or wince. Oh, man, your poo is pink. Whose pink poo's is? Who left that pink poo in the toilet with their flushing? Come on now. Worst part is when you wipe, it's pink. You know, you wipe and then you proofread and then you... All right. The Wolf says, crap, Diana, fight, fight, fight. Yeah. I think the Wolf's doing way better than he was doing. Way better. Hold on. Stand by. I got about a half an hour left here. That means I could either do Randomata or we'll open the phone lines, ladies and gentlemen, 972-994-6822. I'll let you know when they're open. It'll take a second. I'd like to thank StreamYard for being a big pain in my keister. Okay, my phone software is doing a dumb thing right now, so we'll have to wait just a second. Just waiting around. Don't know what I'm having for dinner. Maybe some Earl Campbell's. I got some corned beef hash. I got some Angus chili here. We're just going to have to see. I also have some Mongolian beef. Made by real Mongols. A few of my friends are Mongols. They wear the yak pelt and the hat. And then, hold on. All right, we're getting there, folks. It's almost open. It's almost open. By the way, we got to keep our calls fast. It'll be like 2 or 3 minutes tops. Tops. Had corned beef hash for breakfast. But don't you like breakfast for dinner? Isn't there something magic about breakfast for dinner? Dupa. Diana, I'm late to the show. Just read the chat. Prayers are with you. Diana says she's always been a fighter. So they tell me, but not physically. I'm a nice person or try to be. Diana has always been a fighter. And she's not going to say anything about it because she's too humble. But she won the middleweight world championship against Colin Jones in Caernarfon down there in Wales. Yep. TKO, 7th round. She's a fighter. The Wolf says, I had dinosaur-shaped yum-yum chicken strips. I've seen those. They don't look that dinosaur-y to me. If you get some kids and you say, hey, kids, I've got dinosaur chicken thingies, and then you show them those, it's like, where's the dinosaur? Am I supposed to cut my own out of this? Is that what we're doing, Mom? Mom, is that what we're doing? Mom? All right. Do. Verifying the file. Boy, that StreamYard, they really are looking out for. They're taking care of me. Ever since they raised their rates, everything sucks. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, 972-994-6822 is the number to call. It's down there in the scroll. You can see it there. Plain as day. Plain as the nose on your face. Intuitively obvious to even the most casual of observers. And I also had to be around a bunch of people that don't know what facts are today. Not for very long, but I did. Now, I'm surrounded by those people in like the world, so it wasn't a big deal. But these people were kind of douchebags. So you just want to just hammer them with, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, here's the facts. Diane O'Brien says, I'm a Jack Russell. I'll nip them ankles. Oh, wait, I better do it in a British. Oh, I'm a Jack Russell. Oh, nip them ankles. That was like a cartoonish British. Dupa says, wolf eating anything dinosaur shape cracks me up. I love it. Well, normally it's a dinosaur. I've seen the wolf take a brontosaurus, run it over a flame really briefly, and then 2 pieces of bread, done. Terry Nee says, sorry I'm late. You're not the one that's late. I'm the one that's late, Terry. Terry, I hurt my knee, man. I broke my knee, man. Hold my hand. People saying hi. Jim says nip away. I don't know what that. I'm not always able to track what's going on in here. There you are, Diana. Nip them ankles. Dupa correcting her previous post, which I, of course, converted in my head. I'm used to it by now. That's a good version, Tom, of my real voice. Very good. Is it really? I don't like that. What about the curtains? People saying hi. The Wolf says, Diana, I'm going to pray for you to be healed. Just keep knowing you will beat it. Yeah, you think Wolf is powerful on the field. The Wolf is powerful off the field. Uh-huh. I said it. Oh, yeah, I said it. We'll see. People saying hi. Terry Nee says, hard cook 3 minutes each side. Done. Lovely bloody mess in the middle. Bloody. It's a bloody mess there in the middle, isn't it? Yes. Yes. Your name was mentioned. A bit of the nastiness. Yes. I know Wolf knows what movie that is. I know it. Hey, by the way, since I'm just hanging out here, Ed Robertson's Men of Action is available at Barnes & Noble and Amazon and everywhere fine books are sold. Please go to televisionconfidential.com or edrobertson.com. And oh, wait, by the way, what about this book here? Oh, God, can I get my staff to help me move it? Yes, okay, here it is. It's 900 pages long. That's a long way to go in a book, isn't it? Wouldn't you agree? I think even my most fervent detractors would agree. It's a long way to go in a book, isn't it? It's another Ed Robertson book. It's called The FBI Dossier, which he also wrote with Bill Sullivan. And can you dig it? Before sending you on this march of 900 pages, the learned author, Ed Robertson, who always signs my copy of the books, he decided in his infinite wisdom to begin the introduction of the book, that 900-page journey, because I will read 900 pages and I will read 900 more just to be with. So like this last little part here, see that last little paragraph? And then look at this, all the way down to yonder. That's damn near half a page. That's damn near right there. That's damn near half a page. And it's all my quote that I had forgotten I talked to him about. And he wrote a whole damn book. So which one of us is the idiot? Which one of us is the talented author? I don't know what that. I don't know what. By the way, Diana O'Brien says, "Been spiritual all my life, so that has always been my go-to." Diana Bryan, much like Doopa-Doop-Doo and Ariana May, they know the things that people should know. And they all like really good 70s and 80s. La Musica de los Boomtown Rats. Tyranny says, send Jake the link. Tyranny says, Jesus, there's 1,200 pages in the Bible. Well, you know, the FBI was on TV for almost 10 years. You know, I got to say that I don't think Jake has much of a chance for me sending him a link. I don't know how to get a hold of him. I complain enough on this show. I don't want to bring a guy that's not that great at communicating on to... Send Jake the link so he can become my best friend and then hate me forever, like 24 hours later. I don't need that kind of emotional roller coaster when it comes to Jake. Let's see here. Diana said, you are the boy in my high school class that always made me giggle. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. The Wolf says, Rickson Gracie has Parkinson's. He thinks it's a blessing because now he has a new challenge. That guy is still training and rolling. Okay. I hate the Gracies. I don't like the Gracies. Well, they're good. They're more than good, but I don't like the Gracies. That's good coffee. Those of you who have been with the show for a while, like Diana and Wolf and Wild Bill, have already been to the Tom Gully School of Fine Acting, where you learn, pretend this is a coffee mug, where you learn how to properly drink a cup of coffee in a TV commercial. You take the cup of coffee, you look at it for a second, then you take a sip. Very important here. You take the mug away while you're going, and then you look at the cup admiringly. And then you turn to the person you're talking to and go, that's good coffee. You're welcome. I'm not asking for a percentage. Unless, of course, you feel and slurp. I'm on record as being in favor of slurping. Terry Nee says, Jake will find you. He finds everyone. Terry, I've seen him walk around his house. He doesn't really strike me as a walking metal detector. That's some salty pretzels. Oh, man. Do you want to know how many times that I've been in recording studios and I've got, I'm going to count that as one word. 4 words. Steak and Shake, famous for steak burgers. Can you do it again? Only that put the emphasis on steak burgers. Got it. Steak and Shake, famous for steak burgers. Famous for steak burgers. All right, can you put more emphasis on famous too? Sure can. Steak and Shake, famous for steak burgers. It's pretty good. They don't seem to match now. Can you do all 3 with that same intensity? I sure can. Steak and Shake, famous for steak burgers. Yeah, now the name of the restaurant doesn't sound quite as exciting. Can you do all 4 words at like upper level, pushing the limit? Oh, sure I can. Steak and Shake, famous for steak burgers. Yeah, well, that doesn't. Let's bring it back down. The wolf says you forgot to caress the air above the cup to show how precious it is. That's funny. Yeah, I could have used a non-dairy creamer. Coffee mate. All right, Diana Brown. I haven't lost my sense of humor. No, that's the last thing a heavyweight boxer has is his sense of humor. Middleweight, whatever. All right. Tierney says, these pretzels are making me thirsty. These pretzels are making me thirsty. These are the things you learn at the Tom Gully School of Fine Acting and Scene. All right. Oh, yeah. Did a voiceover today for a car dealer. It was for a 30-second TV commercial. And not far from here, got to drive the Jag, and then went into the place, walked directly into the studio. And I looked at my watch before, right as I was entering the building. I walked right in, right down the hallway, right past the receptionist, very nice. Just like, hey, how's it going? And then she says, and I go back there. And I walked straight into the studio, closed the door, had my own headphones, jink, jank. Oh, they're right here, aren't they? Here we go, yeah. Got my own headphones right here, professional grade. And I used to use those at News Radio 1080 KRLD. Anyway, so I walked straight into the studio, put my cans on. It's just an industry term we use for headphones. And give the guy one of these. And then your Texas Ford dealer says it's holiday season. That means the savings are, I just made that up. Read it 3 times, was out of there in 3 minutes. Bim, bam, boom. That's how I did it. You know how I did it that way? Cobra Kai. Strike first. Ow, nipples. Strike hard, no mercy. When I finished reading the script the 3rd time, I should have gone, today at your local Texas Ford dealer. Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai. I love stupid stuff. All right, the Wolf says, have you thought of doing voices for Funimation? I think they're headquartered in Dallas. Yes, they're up north there. Kind of in the Louisville, Flower Mound area. Here's what's funny about that, Wolf. Thank you for asking. It's early in my sort of, probably in the first 5 or 6 years I was here in Dallas, I became aware of Funimation. Now, keep in mind also, I was the editorial director of the Cartoon Network. They had a position there, and it was a writing position. I went up there. These guys, that Funimation company, what a bunch of tools. What a bunch of tools. So I probably wouldn't do any voices for them, even if they, you know what I mean? There's another place out of Austin that has me do video game voices and other kinds of voices, and so Funimation, those guys they are really, well, they're a bunch of jerks. Some of those guys are a real jerk. But thank you for the tip. I have been up there and So, do you know anything about animation? Here's my resume again. Oh, Cartoon Network, right. They don't do any anime. Toonami? What the hell's wrong with you? The Real Adventures New of Johnny Quest, it's anime, and the Sailor Moon, that's anime, and certainly the Dragon Ball Z. Oh, Dragon Ball. Yeah, I know a little. What about Yuritsukidoji, Legend of the Overfiend? What about that? I bet you can't even say, and not you, but the guy I was talking to, I bet you can't even say Yuritsukidoji. Yuritsukidoji, Legend of the Overfiend. Cobra Kai! Phone lines are still open at 972-994-6822. Don't make Wolf be the only one. Don't make Doc Torn be the only one, man. Some of you guys, you need to straighten up and fly right. Get it together. You're losing your heads, fellas. If you've never heard the tapes, I almost did something bad with a hot cigarette. If you've never heard the tapes of Wrath, you gotta check that out. People saying hi. People saying hi. People saying hi. Our enemy says, sorry, I'm super late. Well, I hope your young man is taking this seriously. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. Late for the show, you meant. Nobody's ever late for the show. Ariana May, you're new here, so you don't know this. Nobody's ever late for the show. It's impossible to be late for this. Dr. Horn says, Tom, the anime guru. By the way, good night, chef. Always good to see the chef here. Let's see here. Funky I'm sober right now. Got nothing to say. Hey, Funky Bronco, I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. Proud of you, proud of you, proud of you. And you have plenty to say. Plenty. Plenty. All right, what do we got here? I nominate Dupa to call. I do too. Ariana, Funky. People saying hi. I said that yesterday, Doc. So, do us a favor. Oh man, smash the like button on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, retweet, follow, notification bell. It's free. All we need is a click. And then you can help us with the algorithm, the almighty, all-seeing, all-powerful algorithm, please, algorithm, oh God, algorithm, be a good friend of mine, algorithm, do me a favor, algorithm, pretend I'm your long-lost son, algorithm, please. All right, so we also have super chats and memberships. You can avail yourselves of those. And, of course, we have a goal every night. It is any amount of money. Thankfully, our good friend Lead Clinton took that off the table for us. Thank you, Lead. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. What do we got here? People saying hi. People saying hi. I said that yesterday, Doc. Well, it's not a contest. The doctor says, that's me seconding that, Wolf. Dupa, you're so popular. By the way, Diana, if you ever want to call in, I'll figure out a way that we can maybe voice chat on Facebook or something. Ariana May says, would you drive 40 minutes to hunt down the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile? I'll do you one better. A friend of mine in college drove the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile, and I got to ride in it. And well, at least at the time, it was just that big piece of fiberglass with the hot dog painting and the smile and the logo and all that. And the inside of it had a lot of like spray foam that was hard, but I guess it was meant to be safety. But that thing is literally the chassis of a go-kart with a big piece of fiberglass on it. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. The Doctorn, our resident Cajun, he is super generous. Thank you so much for the $10, Doctorn. He says, this is a super chat. Super chat, super chat, super chat. Be there Sunday where the big ones run, the Muncie drag strip. We'll have the Joey Chitward Thrill Team and Truckosaurus. Free hot dogs and balloons for the kids. The Wolf says, I remember you telling about that sweet wiener ride. Nobody clip that, please. I don't need my voice out there going, sweet wiener ride. I've come to the acceptance level that if you do a show like this, you're going to say dumb things or things that can be clipped, and you might as well get used to it. Well, worse than the sound is if you really go frame by frame on one of these mothers, you know, it's inevitable. You can't help it. You're going to get weird eye and funny mouth. There's just no, you're going to get one of those, or you're going to get so beware of weird eye and funny mouth. They strike when you least expect it. Doc Dorn says, hot damn, Tom. Even got the echo. I had to forget to put in law. How. Ariana May said, I'm jealous of your wiener riding experience. Well, most ladies are. I have an answering machine. And I keep this answering machine from back in the day because it has voices and messages that were important to me and that I saved on it and stuff. All you gotta do is plug it in. It's digital. It's not going to get erased, you know, like the tape ones would. And I had a girl that I went out with one night. And she said the sexiest, coolest, hottest thing for a girl to say. She left a message the day after we went out on my machine. And the message was, hi, Tom. I'm walking again. Call me. That's a sweetheart there. The doctor says, so wait, we wouldn't supposed to clip that part? You do what you want. But no. Diana O'Brien says, I have a hoarse voice at the moment, but that BBC would be good to do soon. BBC. What, my BBC voice? The cistern in Canterbury was vandalized by a series of hoodlums. Jerry. Diana O'Brien says that would be good soon. At the moment, I have a hoarse voice. I understand my voice is hoarse as well. I don't mind saying it. It's a bitch. We've got 5, maybe 10 minutes left in this show. So normally, when I run out of stuff, we do T for 2. Hold on. This is what I do. T for 2, for T, me, for you, and you. All right. Oh, not that BBC. Yeah, Diana, the BBC in England is different than the American use of BBC. If you go to the Urban Dictionary, you will be confronted with what I can only describe as a spectacularly unfortunate use of acronym. So go to the Urban Dictionary or just type in BBC Urban Dictionary, see what it means, and then reread your previous posting. Which is, I have a hoarse voice at the moment, but that BBC would be good to do soon. Which in your country, completely clean, above board comment. In our country, okay. Let's see here. The Doctorn is laughing, and the wolf says, how dare you remind us this fabulous show is ending? Why, this is outrageous. I won't hear of it. Why, of all the unmitigated gall, who do you think you are? Well, I'll have you know, in my day, I thrashed you with a buggy whip. Builder's bum crap? No, that's not what it is. That's not the one I'm thinking of, Diana. Far worse than that. Well, depending. But probably. But probably. The first word is big. The second word is a color. The third word is either a pejorative slang term for a member of the male anatomy or a casual nickname for a rooster. I agree with Wolf. Dupa is laughing because we all know Diana. She's just so sweet. She would never use the American version of that particular acronym in the sentence that she had written. Okay. Bobby buys Coke. Not smart enough to know what's happening there. Wrong answers only. Nothing wrong with the wrong answer. What do we got here? 102. Okay. It's either 3 minutes or 8 minutes. God, I don't know what I'm going to eat tonight. I mean, I got plenty of stuff, but I just don't know. Oh, he buys Coke for me. No, it's not big blue car. First word is big. Second is a color. And the third is the shorthand nickname for a rooster. I'll give you the third one is the blank crowed 3 times. That's correct. Big Burgers Cook. No, I'm sorry. I'm so very, very sorry. Oh, here's the Doctorn. We gotta make this quick. I was damn near out of here. What the hell's going on? Hey, man. How's it going, Doctorn?
Hey, Tom. Well, after, last 10 minutes, I figured, hey, what else can I do to raise some cane?
Yeah. Well, we got, 2 or 3 minutes. I was getting ready to,
Oh, great timing on my part.
It's okay, man. I'm joking. What's new, man? What's going on? Hey, how did that hurricane preparation go for you?
Oh, man. So we drive around the state and, putting up barricades here and there where we know roads do tend to flood. So as a just in case or, for when it does, still waiting to see if it does. There's been talks, mainly rumors among the guys about, I don't think we're gonna get enough rain for it to flood.
Yeah.
And that storm out in the Gulf right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that ain't gonna go nowhere.
Yeah. Well, I can't say it's true, and I won't say it's not. But there's been talk. What movie? Anybody. The Quiet Man, John Wayne. Oh, and one other thing there, Doctorn. Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai.
Tom, come on, you make me feel old here.
Why? Cobra Kai is a recent show. It's very popular now.
Oh no, just that every time you do that, it reminds me of the Karate Kid from when I was younger. Well, came out before my time, but I remember seeing when I was a kid. So
You know. Well, don't feel old because they wouldn't have made this shirt if it wasn't for the new series. I mean, it's not like I bought this shirt in 1983 or 78 or whenever that movie came. I just like going, Cobra Kai! Cobra Kai! Cobra Kai! Cobra Kai! Cobra Kai! Cobra Kai! It's almost like that, what's that girl's name? Margaret or whatever, the superstar on Saturday Night Live.
oh yes, yes.
Sometimes I like to put my fingers under my armpits and then smell them. That chick, but she would always go, superstar. And I think that's my new thing is Cobra Kai. Wait, no, it's Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai. Anyway, sorry, man.
So, is
sorry.
it still gonna be the Gully Show, or is it gonna be the Tom Gully Cobra Kai Show?
I don't know. That's a good. Well, you know what I would really like is I would like it to be the Tom Gully Show, brought to you by the Cobra Kai Dojo. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy.
Oh, that would be epic.
Yeah, wouldn't it be great?
That would bring in a lot more viewers.
Well, God, I hope something will someday. For the love
I
of
mean, we already got Diane.
Big blue cars. Yeah, 9 to the more than 8 people listening. If I could just do Perry Caravello and just freak out at every slight thing that happens to me and probably get viewers. I guarantee if I took a dump in my pants right now, I'd be famous tomorrow. Big blue car.
That would go viral like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, big blue car, says Ariana May. No, not quite. It's the last word is, in the middle word.
Well, yeah, I was just about to say, the middle word is kind of the wrong color.
I've already done this stuff. Diana Bryan says the weather all over the world is awful. It's actually okay here today. And I got to drive the Jag. Let's see here. Yes, the Wolf says the Marquis of Queensberry rules. Marquis of Queensberry. Bar towel. Then he just, boom, right out the, yeah. Did you ever see the movie The Quiet Man with John Wayne and Maureen O'Hara? Barry Fitzgerald?
Oh, wow. You're asking me to go really back in the memories. John Wayne.
That sounds like a no. John Wayne plays a guy that goes back over to Ireland. He's American, meets an Irish girl, and that's when the wacky hijinks ensue.
Well, you got me. Nope, I have not seen that one. Last John Wayne movie I saw. I think plenty of clips about it on YouTube. He's sitting horseback, and they got like the four guys. They're in this open field, and like the
True Grit. That's True Grit. True Grit.
Yes. Yeah.
Fill your hands with lead, you son of a bitch. Anyway, yeah. Here, let me put Quiet Man in terms that you'll understand. A Cajun boy moves to, and hey, can you tell me this? Is Jim Bowie from Louisiana?
Yeah, I can't say for certain. I've heard things, but more so closer to, it's more so closer to Mississippi, so not really true Cajun.
Well, let me see here. Let me see if I can, because there was actually a TV show called The Adventures of Jim Bowie, which was great because the song for it was Jim Bowie, he was a bold adventuring man. And then these voices would go, and then the announcer came in and went, The Adventures of Jim Bowie. Yes, the dreaming tales of a man who boom. Let me see here, Jim. Man, hopefully I can help you out with some info about your state. Logan County, Kentucky. Well, what a bunch of hooey. I thought he was from the Louisiana area. What do I know? I was born ignorant, and I've been... Oh, he spent most of his life in Louisiana, where he was raised, and later worked as a land speculator. His rise to fame began in 1827 on the reports of the sandbar fight near present-day Vidalia, Louisiana. What began as a duel between two other men deteriorated into a melee in which Bowie, having been shot and stabbed, killed the sheriff of Rapides Parish with a large knife. This and other stories of Bowie's prowess with a knife led to the widespread popularity of the Bowie knife. Yes, well, so, he was down there. He was down there with all them coon-ass down there. You know what I'm saying, Sean?
Oh, no, come on, Tom. No, baby. You had it going good. Then you mess up the shaft.
So it's Cher, not Char.
Yeah.
I guess
like you're saying.
I guess the extensive Cajun training that I got watching that movie with Dennis Quaid and Ellen Barkin. What was the damn name of that? I have it here. Let me see.
Tom, you're only like a couple hours away from Louisiana.
I know. Dennis Quaid, Ellen Barkin. What movie? The Big Easy. That was the name of the movie. The Big Easy. Good movie. John Goodman, Ned Beatty. Let's see here. Oh, my goodness. Dupa says, I'm singing in rain. The Wolf says he's afraid to fight because he killed a guy in the ring. Yeah, John Wayne killed a guy in the ring. Trooper Thorne. Sean Tarleton. If it isn't Sean Tarleton.
I thought that was something he actually did.
No, this was that John Wayne movie I was talking about. Diana Bryan says, snow cold icy here, Dupa. Ow, sorry, Diana. The Wolf says, Dupa, are you dancing like Gene Kelly? Dupa says, I want to be positive, Diana. But that sucks. Oh, man. Yeah, that's the Big Easy. A lot of Cajun accent in that movie.
Wow, don't us.
A lot of Cajun accent.
Cold and icy like that?
So you done with all this hurricane prep?
I'm hoping so, because that's the last thing I need right now in West City, especially with baby girl going to be coming down next month.
Uh-huh.
I'd really rather not have to go out, take her out on a boat and tell her, oh yeah, this is where that place was, and this is where another place was, but then the flood came in, and it was Katrina 2.0.
Yeah. Dupas says, I'm dancing like Gene Kelly if Gene Kelly had pins in his hip. Ow. That sounds painful. Well, hey, dude, I think I'm out of Cheerios. I'm going to have to get off this show and go to bed.
No, not the Cheerios.
Yeah.
Why? Why do the Cheerios?
Incidentally, I'm looking at my haircut here. I did such an incredible job of cutting this hair this time that I may give myself a raise.
I did see that haircut, and I was like, damn, that looks mighty.
Let's see here. It looks pretty, but you just know when it melts, lots of people will have floods. Oh, yes, the snow. The Wolf says there was a cyclone warning for our coast. He was out on the west coast because, that's the best coast. And it's like this. It's not like this because the east coast is the least coast. The Wolf says, I'm going to send Tom pictures of the pins in my hip. Psst. If you want, Wolf, you could send them to somebody else. I don't know that I need to see your hips. No, send them along. Anyway, Doc Torn, what else?
Well, there's that Doc Thorne guy that might like to see pictures of pins in a hip.
Well, we'll show him on the show then.
Maybe it's just like an X-ray or something,
Make sure they're kid-friendly. But, we'll take a look at them. And SG Fanboy he basically turned me into Vivian Meyer. I will download it. I will convert it. But when you see it, you'll go, did he do anything to the picture? It looks like Vivian Meyer. Anyway.
Well, I said I had the same question when the Gully Hulk was first aired.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it looks just like me. Yeah, well, no, I'm not quite that. But anyway,
I mean,
hey man,
go ahead.
I'm gonna go. I'm tired. I'm
All
sorry.
right. Well, this was fun.
Yes, it
Glad I could
was.
raise some chaos.
Yes, definitely did. You put a little pow, a little spark, a little energy, a little, kind of like Emerald Lagasse. You just bam, you just what was that chef's name? Prudhomme in the French Quarter. Okay, it's the guy in New Orleans for all those years. Anyway,
Yeah, I know who you're talking about, the old guy, but I can't think of his name right now.
well, there was Justin Wilson. He was the old guy in the
Him?
suspenders, and then there was a regular chef. He was really beefy, portly, and I think it was
Heavy set guy. Always had that red hat.
Yeah. We're talking about the same guy. Anyway, man, thanks so much for calling in. I do appreciate it, and you have yourself a fine hump day.
As always, it is my pleasure, Tom, and you enjoy your day, the rest of your day as well too. And
right.
thank you for having me.
Anytime, brother. Always good to hear from you. Take her easy. It's the legendary Doc Torn, our Cajun representative. These are x-rays of the replacement, says the Wolf. Well, I can't wait to see. I was waiting for the movie, but show me the photos. I'm kind of wondering who's going to play Wolf in the movie. Dupa says, how big are the pins in Wolf's hips? Serious question. They'd have to make special pins. The Wolf says, Dupa, they are huge inserts. The Wolf is not one to casually toss out a superlative, so they're probably like baseball bats. Diana Bryan says, thanks everyone for your positive vibes. I appreciate them all. That's all we got for you, girl. That's all we got. We got nothing but positive. We got nothing but love here for you, Diana. Nothing but love. And again, if there's anything we can do, within reason, you know what I might do just for Diana? I might just get my video camera out, and I might just drive around in my Jaguar tomorrow or the next day, depending on sunlight, and make a little video travelogue. What about that? What do you think about that? Yeah. What do you think about that? Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Diana, always positive vibes here. Keep nipping at the heels. I'll bite your heels. I'll bite your ankles off. Your socks won't stay up. You'll have to live with that forever. Doctrine says they're huge inserts, and that's what she said. Diana Bryan says, love back to you all. No. Don't you be throwing love back here at us. We just keep the love that you had, and we'll give you the more love. And you can just stack them deep and sell them cheap. Anyway, we're stacking them deep and selling them cheap. Your Texas Ford dealer. Dr. says, see, I try to be funny so Diana will laugh. Yes, excellent. Let's see here. Lovely Tom, yes. Double X. That needs another X, really, if I'm going to have it here in my house. Diana Bryant, well, I already read that. Dupa says, that would be awesome. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Somebody, I think Diana had her gifted memberships turned on at one point. We just don't have any laying around right now, but we'll have one in the next day or two. Hey, Diana. What topic what topic would you like to hear about? Let's update Diana on what's going on here. The upcoming subjects, and if one of these is of interest to you, Diana, we'll do it next. I think tomorrow we're doing overrated, underrated, but maybe we would do it on Friday. We'll certainly do it on a day when we know you're going to be here. Let's see, Terry Garr, Section 230, the Internet Bill. Dan Rather, the Fairness Doctrine, Pop the Balloon, the Cotton Club, Stockholm Syndrome, the Whoopee Cushion and or Joy Buzzer or Manufactured Practical Jokes. We just did Count Chocula. You guys want to see how kind of the show works behind the scenes, the inner workings, see where it says, ooh, I better cover that up. That's a secret guest. Right there on my finger, right there. There's a secret guest under there. Ooh, I want to reveal that. See where it says Count Chocula? Yeah. So I take the show pen and official show pen, and then I see where it used to say Count. Ooh, Mama, Papa, Mama. See where it used to say Count Chocula? I don't care if you see it or not. I might not get that guess. I marked it out. And Texas Roadhouse. Coming up in the coming days, weeks, months, years will be Metal Maiden Vicky from SonicAsylumRadio.com. She hosts a show called Metal Maiden Vicky's Metal Euphoria. It's the best damn show you'll ever want to see about metal and music and rock stars and interviews, and it's really cool. Ed Robertson, who wrote those books I showed you earlier, will be with us coming up in the month of December. Russell the Hitman Alexander from the Hitman Blues Band, my favorite blues band on the earth, will be with us after he gets back from England. Cass Haley, my old buddy Cass Haley, who I used to play with, I will call him Dogleg. He will call me Old Shoe. We all had blues nicknames, and so we call each other that even into our later years. Although Cass is way younger than me. I'd be surprised if he's even 40. He's a youngin'. I don't know. Maybe he aged while I wasn't paying attention, but he's young. Let's see here. Can't wait to see the vid then, Tom. Well, so it's coming up. I may take me over the weekend, but I'll get on it. Terry Lee says low. Low. Terry Lee says need over under 3 days a week. Need over under 3 days a week. Just not able to understand that in English. Tyranny says, Ray DeVito, secret guest. No, Ray doesn't want to do this show. You know? Can you see Ray coming on this show and me asking him a question that he doesn't know the answer to? Why do I have to? Anyway. Dupa says, very short name, covered up Cher. No, it's not Cher. Believe in love. Dr. says Chopin, wasn't that the famous piano player from the 1500s? Yes. Chopin. Oh, that's funny. Diane O'Brien says, got to be whoopee cushion, takes me back to our kids having one tried out on their nanny many times. Well, there you have it. Diane O'Brien. It'll be Friday's program. Unless you can't be here Friday, and in that case, we'll do it tomorrow. But Friday. Doopa says, no need to do overrated, underrated on the whoopee cushion. Underrated. You damn Skippy. All right, kids. That's, look, I'd love to stay and do this all night, but I'm really tired. But more importantly, the real reason I can't stay and do it all night is that old clock on the wall says, like the Reverend Al Green, it's time for me to get up on out of here. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. And I guess what that means is, sadly, till next time, we'll see you next time.